strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
A swing and a miss at a ball down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 0-2 once more. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Now another 0-2. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement and he laid off it even with 2 strikes. Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Jankowski has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting 6.
At the plate, Trevor Story. He comes in currently tied for 3rd in home runs on the team. And that's in there for strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, Matt, that's his 8th game with that hit right there. 8 games in a row he's swinging the bat. We've been watching him over this week just scorching.
Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
To second for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back at Coors Field.
Leading off for San Diego, catcher, number 21.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
This is popped up. And Reynolds will look this one in for the first out.
Batting 9th, pitcher.
Stepping into
number
the box,
64.
number 64. He stands in for the first time in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Story picks it up. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Myers.
Ready for another chance? Will Myers. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ball 1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, the 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's set. Here's the 3-0. In there, 3-1.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there in that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. And I think he's probably swinging here, too, 3-1.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. And Blackman will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Padres leave one. They're down 1-0. Now at the plate, Alexi Amarista. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Alexi.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Jankowski's there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
So digging in now, Jeff Hoffman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he gets ahead 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jeff Hoffman becomes out number 2 this inning. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's a good sign for him right there. A single, a hard hit. That's his second hit of the game. Now, he's been hitting in the 220 so far most of the season. Maybe this is the start of good things for him ahead.
Carlos Gonzalez started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out with the man at first. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Right. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Hosmer comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame. Grounded foul. And he misses with it, 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Striding in once again, Corey Spangenberg. He's 0-for-1 thus far.
Spangenberg.
Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 22.
Digging in to try it again, number 22. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. He's doing that in this game.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. In now, Charlie Blackmon.
Leading
Hit it
off the
hard,
fourth
but
inning,
lined out in his
center
first
fielder,
at-bat.
Charlie
And a neck-high
Blackmon.
fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again. Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better, or he can go back to that changeup.
Jankowski has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The first baseman, number
Digging in
12.
for his second at-bat, Mark Reynolds. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And they start him out away with a called strike. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Hot shot to third. Scooped up. On to first as Reynolds is a ground-out victim here. 2 away.
The batter, number 28. Third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado. He flew out in his last at-bat. Too low, 1-0.
I'm looking forward to this at-bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Up next for Colorado.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Trevor Story is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Man, that ball was smoked. I don't even know if he had time to react. That ball went right by him and was landing in the outfield before he blinked.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy as he grounds one briskly to short, and that is through into left field, a base hit. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. 2 left for Colorado. They lead it 1-0. Here's Eric Ibar now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Shortstop, Eric Ibar.
Now here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gonzalez has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 10.
Striding into the box, Hunter Renfroe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Parra on the move, and this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling. And it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it